Hey, this is Jenny Jones, Digital Growth Hacks Club. Listen, I didn't even know it was this late. Let me get some lighting on in here. Stand by till you guys get into the room. Hold on, let's see here. Thank you guys for showing up at the last minute. I got to tell you what happened. Hold on. What's going on here? All right. Hopefully that's should work out. Who's here? Let me see. My Wi-Fi been tripping. Man, I think they be throttling me, man. The end of the month. I just like why is my Wi-Fi choking out right now? That's super weird. I have no idea what's going on. Hey, can you guys hear me? Who's all here? Who showed up? Let me see here. Who's in the chat? Can you guys hear me? I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Let's see what's going on here. Anybody here? Is anybody home? Shout out when you guys get here. I know I kind of started early, but the thing about it was I wasn't even going to go live. I said, man, I got to go live. Get him a quick update. I'm not even going to be live that long. Let me see here. What do we got? You guys hear me? Anybody there? Oh, I'm surprised Anthony's here. He's like, you good, bro. Dude, no comment. Nah, man, Sister Soldier, man. I called her. I was like, listen, let me help you out. She's like, nah, over here working on my six pack. I ain't got time for you, Jenny. I was like, all right, that's cool. That's what's so funny about it. I'm like, how you back up here talking about you need help? Anyway, that's another story. That's why it's so funny. That's why she was laughing. Anyway, so no, what I'm gonna talk about here really quick. I don't want to be that long. I'm gonna give you guys so one of the things is right when you do AI week and you do Black Friday and all that, I'm like, man, listen, I could put a video out in record time. The thing is, I like to do my due diligence on some of these, especially on some of these new tools. I mean, I gotta do my due diligence on some of these tools, man. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do my due diligence first. Um, I wanted to do my due diligence first. So I appreciate you guys hanging out. You tagged me, so I respond. Nah, it's it's just funny. I was sitting there responding, but I was trying to get ready for my live. I was like, man, what are they talking about? So I just hopped in there. All right, so really quick, let's get right into it, right? I'm kind of hungry. I've worked on like 5 projects a day. So my wife only left me with a graham cracker. So don't beat her up in the comments because I say, hey, I need a snack. She says, eat these graham crackers and fix your dinner or whatever. I'm like, all right, okay, that's cool. So I'm eating graham crackers, right? A funny thing happens on live, right? All right, let's get into it, right? And I call this the FOMO, right? Because it's like, are you really missing out on something? So let's take a look here. Um, hey, C Store, what's up, man? Um, so let me give you guys what I got here. All right. So funny thing, man, I got issues beyond issues, man. It's just crazy. I was working on something and then something else popped up. I was like, what? All right. So let me share screen with you guys. All right, so let's share screen. All right, let's get into it. Let me share screen. I still got another 3 hours, man. I'm supposed to be working on different things. Got another 3 hours. All right, so here's what we got here, right? So let me share. Boom. Share this. All right, so let's share. Don't start acting up. I just hit share screen. I've been having some funny issues. Let's see what's going on here. I think I got too many windows open. My share screen doesn't want to pop open. What's going on? Let me close this. Oh my goodness. Let me close that. Opening. Hold on. Stand by. Hold on. Hold on. We got here that. Let's close that. And I'm usually on my other computer, but I'm doing a special project with one of my mentors tonight. Um, I'm finishing up my YouTube masterclass, the guy that taught me how I monetize in 6 months, which um, he's going to be working with me, and we're putting the finishing touches on my YouTube masterclass. So I have to save time for that, and I preserved my other system for that. So let me get a second here. Let me try to. I'm trying to share screen, but it's not allowing me to do that. Something's up. Oh man, I can't believe this. Give me a second. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm running into. I just. Let me see. Hold on. I think I got it. Hold on. I think I got it right now. Boom. Boom. It's crazy. All right. So you guys still here? Let me see. Boom. 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 All right. It's crazy. Let's try it again. No, it's not allowing me to do that. More issues than Marvel Con. Dude, I have no idea what is freaking going on. Hold on. This is crazy. What? Dude, this thing is glitching. It's like I'm in the Matrix or something. I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. I literally have no idea what's happening right now. Man, I have I'm trying to share screen, but it's not sharing. Man, hold on. All right, so let's talk about this is crazy. I installed something on my computer. I know I did. And now, so let me tell you guys what happened, right? True story. So I installed a couple of new I know what happened. I installed a couple of new extensions. Anytime you start installing these extensions, so I installed, let me see. That's got to be it. Let me see. I want to help you guys. Let me see. Let me turn let me turn that off. Let me turn this off. I got all these new extensions. That's the only thing I can think of that's different. Let me turn this one off. All right. Hopefully that was it. All right, let's try. All right, so let's try it again. This is crazy. All right, screen. Oh, what the heck is going on? Screens with share. Craziest thing. All right, let's just talk about the I wanted to show you guys the deals. I cannot believe that this is happening. All right. So let's talk about the deals, right? So here's what we got. I don't want to waste you guys' time. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. So let me talk to you about a couple of the deals that dropped this week, right? And I wanted to share them with you. Obviously, I can't share, and I don't know why. But let's just talk about the deals. All right. So I only want to talk about three deals because I don't want to be here that long, and I want to show you and tell you. I can't show you, so I want to tell you. So even if you're in front of your computer, you're not, or you're on your phone, let's talk about the deals really quick. So the deals that dropped was Cinder Alt Text, which has been here before because I actually have that one. It's not a bad tool. Um, I don't deploy that many photos that I would need that. Creative Score, Livecom, Gnome, Vadu.ai, which was here before, Playzo, Chatbot Builder, and Dadan. Right. All right. So let me give you my top. Let me give you my top five in the list that I think that you should purchase these in or find your priority in. Right. So thank you guys for hanging out. So let me give you number 5, right? So the let me give you the 5 out of those. So let me give you the 5 out of those. The 5 is Gnome.ai. So Gnome.ai is not a bad tool. I think they're kind of just coming out and they had some little quirks, some tweaks I did not appreciate. And they ended up reaching back out to me. Oh, we found the bug or whatever. I was like, yeah, okay, but I kind of wanted to showcase you guys. So I like their philosophy. I like what they're trying to do. But if I have a few dollars to spend, right? And the first, I think it's tomorrow. No, the first is the 31st. When you get paid, this is the order. I kind of want you to look at these. And again, I'm coming from you have to think what I'm thinking, right? What I'm thinking is I'm a digital marketer, flat out, right? I'm a digital marketer before I'm an agency. I'm an agency by default, but I'm a digital marketer. So I just need you to understand that first. So if you're coming from the attitude of I'm a digital marketer first, then I'm going to give you the digital marketing lineup first, right? So the digital marketing lineup first is it's Gnome, right? Um, So it's Gnome, and here's the reason why. A lot of people say, "Man, you left a long video." My video is 50 minutes, but what I did was I did a deep dive. I went into the tool really, really deep. I wanted to see what it can do. Like I don't always want to be the first out with videos. I do want to have substance and I want to kick the tires and to do a lot of that right before I should start putting out videos. I can put out a video in 5 minutes, but you guys know I kind of want to go where's it going to make sense to my business and things like that. So I do a lot of that, and I did a deep dive on a lot of these tools. Gnome, I did a super deep dive, um, and so Gnome is number 5. Now, what is number 4? Right, and I want to see you guys comments and let me know. And I want to know if you would change the if you would change the if you would change the order or if any order, and then I want to be able to discuss. I know Anthony got his reasons. Anthony gonna be like, nah, you need to put that here, you need to put that there, right? So I know how he's gonna be like, nah, I would put that here, I would put that there, right? So so let me see here. Um, so all right, so the next one is so number 4, right? I gave you guys number 5. Let's look at number 4. Number 4 is Vadu.ai, right? So I put Vadu in the area of um, your seller picks, right? And some of your other little specialized tools. I think Moxie, Molly Pigs, and I kind of lump those kind of together. So when I'm looking at different tools, because you need those kind of tools in your pocket every now and then, right, to do something unique. If you want to do some 9x16s, some shorts, and some TikToks and some different unique creative videos, you got to have a Vado.ai in your pocket. Do not sleep on Vado.ai. It's a lot of power in that tool. Um, and you can do a lot of different things with that tool. So in my top five, I gave you Gnome first .ai, which is five. Then I went to Vado.ai. Okay. So, all right. So who thinks they know what number one is? I want to get there already. Let me see. Who thinks they know it? Let me see. Can I share that one now? Yeah, this is acting weird. I'm really disappointed. Every now and then I'll get some weird stuff happening. It's saying I can share it. It says, "Oh, share this one." I'm like, I can't share it because it's not sharing. Um, so what do you guys think? I got some weird stuff. I have no idea what's going on tonight. Um, all right, so number three. Let's talk about number three. Um, so number three is um let's see, number three. So number three is, believe it or not, right? People say, wait, what is creative score? So number three is creative store. Anthony, you here? Can you guys still hear me? C store, can you guys still hear me? My system is doing some weird, every now and then it does weird things. I rebooted. I don't even really like being on this system anymore, but it's here, right? So can you guys still hear me? Anybody still here? So strange. It's like, yeah, dude, we still here. Go ahead and move to it. So creative score, one of the things I'll tell you about creative score that I don't know that I'm in love with yet is the amount of points that it takes. It ended up doing some pretty sweet things. I can't show you because I don't know what's. I'm gonna do another video outside of this live. I'm just giving you my live input here, but I'm gonna do another video that I'm gonna actually show you the different things that I like about the tools. Um, but we only have one more day left, so I just kind of wanted to give you your list of different things. So what Creative Score does is it scores your copy. It scores, like, if you have a landing page, it gives you a score on how active people may be when they hit your page. What are their eyes seeing? How does your copy look? Are you delivering a message that you should deliver? Um, so it goes by and it gives you these actual scores. It's actually not bad. Um, I tested it out for like a couple of YouTube thumbnails. I thought it did pretty decent. They have a special, you have to use these special selections to try to find out what's really good for they have these different scores, and they don't have a specific one for YouTube thumbnails, but they showed you, hey, here's the cheat code to try to get the YouTube thumbnails to show up. So creative score, it's not bad. I think you can't use it in abundance. Let me look over here. Let me tell you what's a good pickup. And I need to tell you guys what the good, someone gave it a bad score. I'm like, that's not the case. Standard analysis is 500 credits. One advanced analysis is 15 credits. So it can chew through credits pretty fast. So, and that was one of the things, but I don't hate companies that have, they're tied on lifetime deals. What I would liking people to do is to use their, when you use that tool, use it very wisely. Use some other tools around it to help you get close, and then do that. So 600, you get 600 credits per month, which is not bad. You have storytelling analysis. This is a very unique tool. Hear me out. It's a very unique tool. Um, it is um So it's a very unique tool for AI. And I've seen this tool before. I've seen it in the past in a different prior, seen it maybe 3.5 years ago was another tool that was close to that. And I really like those tools because they tell you if you tell the tool, this particular tool here, if you tell it says, hey, I want somebody when they're scrolling, I want them to stop, right? It'll give you, do you have that stopping power? Right. So I think this could be very strategically used. I think this could be very strategically used for YouTube thumbnails. I really do. Um, I would use it for YouTube thumbnails. Anything else I can kind of design and get around with, or I would use it for YouTube thumbnails, or I would use it for landing pages. Like you have that hero banner that sits at the top. Your hero banner can say a lot about your page and what a person's about to get and what they're about to get into, right? So I will give you that. So it's not a bad tool. It's almost unfortunate though that you really have to do a tier 3 for this tool to really have any juice and you could squeeze a lot of juice out of it. That's just me, right? Because it's going to take 5 credits a clip, 15 credits for advanced, and you really want to run the advanced analysis, right? So how many of those can you do? Anthony is my money guy. So if I can do 15 advanced analysis, how many can I get out of 600 credits and 15 credits a piece? Either C Store or Anthony, you guys can help me out on that. I appreciate that. So how many can you actually do a month? Because that then becomes a challenge because you want everything to be a 15 minute, to be a 15 credit because you want the advanced analysis of something you're going to put out. I just it's just my thought on that. I think it's really a tier 3 tool. I'm gonna put T3 here. And before I wrap up, I want to give you the tiers for the other ones like Gnome AI. You got to go with the highest tier on that one. Let's go back. And let me tell you the reason why. So for Gnome AI, and we're almost done here. I didn't want to hold you guys long because I know I didn't announce it, I just did it at the last minute. All right. So for Gnome AI, you got to go with the highest tier so you can create your own custom agents. Right. Now that was the beauty of that one. So they have the 7,000, they have 7,500 credits as well. Their credits are not as expensive, but they can be expensive because when you start deploying your gnomes, the person says, okay, so what is gnomes AI? Let me tell you what it does in a nutshell. It really hires these little workers. So imagine if you will, and this is the best way to acknowledge it is on my desk. Say I had like 5 little gnomes that I can deploy to do whatever I need them to do. If I need somebody to do a PowerPoint for me, if I need somebody to write, um, if I need them not only to write the PowerPoint that'll help me do the presentation, I need someone to write the copy for a webinar, right? I need someone to do a video to help bring people in and give me the blueprint or give me the script to write a video to bring people into the YouTube that I'm going to do. And I need somebody to send an email out, and I need somebody to check the latest trends on a certain topic before I do a video on it. And I have 5 little gnomes, the little gnomes that sit in your yard. I have 5 of those sitting on top of my desk. I can say, you go do this, you go do this, you go do this, you go do that. That's basically what you're doing. And because they're agentic, meaning that they recognize your brand voice, and any copy that they're putting out your brand voice, your messaging. You don't have to keep retraining them. They're already trained. And they kind of become little small employees and or little bots for you to deploy. Also, appreciate that C store. So you can get out 40 YouTubes or 40 YouTube thumbnails, which is more than enough for a month to do. I don't think 40 is bad. I don't think 40 is bad. So yeah, you'd have to get that, but you'd have to get the full stack for that, for the creative score. So Gnome, you're gonna do a tier 3. Now let's look at Vadu here really quick before we wrap up. Did anybody new join? Because I can't see my screen. I can't. I got the weirdest stuff happening tonight. I really think it's the software. It ain't me tonight. I got my A game going on tonight. So for me, right, I think a good tier, a good safe tier for Vadu is maybe a tier 3, a tier 2 minimum, 1,000 credits per month. And this is one of those tools that you're not going to use for every single project. It's just a tool that you have in your back pocket if you need it. When you go into Vadu, you're overwhelmed by all these different models, all these different things that they're doing. I think they have a bring your own key. Matter of fact, I know they have a bring your own key. So you can bring your own key. You can probably save on that. So if you can bring your own key, and I don't really know, I've hooked up my key, but I haven't needed it because I think I have a tier 4, which is 3,500 credits, but I haven't had to use my key yet. I think a tier 2 and you bring your own key, you bring your own ChatGPT key or something like that. I think you can get away with a tier 2 with that. Hey Frank. So yeah, I mean, so for Vadu, we'll go tier 2. I'll go tier 2, tier 3, right? So let's start the order all over again, right? We're almost at our top 5, right? So number 5 is Gnome.ai. That's a tier 3 at least because it gives you can create your own custom AI agents. And then tier 4 is Vadu.ai. I think between a tier 2 and a tier 3 would serve you well. And then number 3 on the list is Creative Score. Creative Score is sneaky good, right? And we're just talking about it right now. So those types of tools, and here's why I'll say this: the last tool I seen came here that came to Appsumo was almost 4 years ago. This type of tool, but it didn't even have the intelligence that this one has built into it. Here's what I can assure you, and you can't say I didn't tell you, right? So people like Anthony, I'll call him out, right? I call out Anthony, I call out C Store. Hey, you can't say I didn't tell you about a tool that comes like this. And here's the reason why. A tool like that is not going to come back. They may or may not. And I see those tools when I see them, they're so unique, they're so niche that they really don't come back. They may show another appearance Black Friday, maybe if they want to come back. But some of those tools I just don't see anymore. And because they're doing so well on their own, because they have such a good niche, right? So that tool that I seen 4 years ago, imagine I haven't seen a tool like this in 4 years. So normally you'll see a lot of tools come back to Appsumo. Yeah, they come back. I've seen them. They just have a different package, different wrapper, or whatever. These unique tools like Creative Score and all that, they don't come by that often. That's just so you know, right? And I think I said a tier 3 on that to get at least 40 advanced copies or advanced analysts on that one. So that's what I'll say on that for the Creative Score, right? All right. So number 2, who knows what number 1 is? We're almost there. Creative Score tier what? Oh, so create tier 3. The reason why I say tier 3, right? Um, the reason why I said tier 3 is because when we did the math, you must have left because I was asking you to do the math for me. Creative Score tier what? So I was asking you to do the math for me because um tier 3 gets you 600 credits. And the reason why I say Anthony, the reason why I say tier 3 because they are super expensive, right? But to set up, and I wish I could show you guys. I'm gonna do another video. I'm gonna try. I may stay up to midnight tonight because I kind of owe you guys this because my I don't have no idea what's going on with my software. Like I said, every now and then they do funky stuff. My streaming software, maybe it's my streaming software, or I downloaded two different things in my browser. I don't know. It's just weird. But Creative Score goes in, it does a very, very good job. I am super impressed. Um, I may squeak out for myself, I may get a tier 3. I have so many other things that I bought that I don't even know if I have enough money. I may squeak out a tier 3, and the price is going to increase in 2 days. Right? So the price is going to increase in 2 days. But I was very impressed, right? Very impressed with it. So it made my top 3, right? It was between that one and my 2, which creative almost made my top 2. And I'd even be looking for you guys to even tell me maybe it should be at 2. It's definitely not number 1. It's definitely not number 1. Um, So I'm gonna tell you what number two is, right? Uh who said that? Anthony, man, why you reading ahead, man? All right, so listen. So number two, this guy's funny. He thinks just like me. That's why I give him such a hard time. So number two is the Dan. Uh the Dan is it's a fan favorite, and to me, I don't really have room for a Dadan on my space on my shelf because it's really it's what is it? What is the alternative? It's a loom alternative and all that. I have maybe 3, 4 loom alternatives. So it's not bad. I think it's good for a good I think I think a tier 1 gets you something with that. I think a tier 1, all you need is a tier 1 of a Dadan, but I have several of those. I've been, Appsumo almost 5 years, almost 6 years now, and I just have so many of those, and a couple of them went under, right? And that's the thing about these kind of tools is like, how do you separate yourself? Um, and so Dadan is not bad. It has an AI quiz generator. So they added some AI elements. I think it can it do meetings for you? Yeah, it can do meetings. It could sit in your meetings and it can do meetings for you. But it only does Google Meet, Zoom, and Teams, right? And those are the three core because there's APIs out there you can do that with. But I use a lot of other different tools. So to me, it really wasn't that attractive to me. But I think it's a good value. I think it's a good value. That's the reason why I made my number two, and it's either between creative score and the Dan, right? And you guys also know you can use my link. I'll put a link in the description, or I'll put a link in the first comment of this particular video if you want to pick any of those up. I call it the Jenny Juice button because I'm always going to give you juice with them. And it's funny because some of the tools that I talk about that I tell you to pick up, you may see me 2 months later and I may put it with another hack pack because I have a vision to put it with something else. I just haven't put it together. And a lot of the things that I'll pick up, I was like, if this could work with this tool, then we are in business. And I haven't tested it yet. So I haven't really put it in a hack pack yet. It's like the two could work together on paper, but if they work together physically, when I connect them, I'm off to the races. So I will buy some tools, and you'll see me say, "Hey, I told you guys to get it because now you can mix it with this tool, mix it with that tool." So you can't say I didn't tell you. So the Dan, to me, if you don't have one of those tools, I think that's a must buy. Even at the tier one, I would get that. But my number one tool, yeah, you have layer path. Yeah, I mean, so you have a lot. I have layer path is way better. I agree with that. I like it, but I have layer path and guide jar. You guys are absolutely spot on that. There's some people that didn't get those, and you start talking about a layer path, a guide jar. Yeah, those are hard to beat, and I don't think the Dan beats those, right? I gave it number 2 for the AI value of what they're doing now, and it can go and do meeting for you. It can go and do have here. This is crazy. Oh my god. Can you I told you guys this is doing something crazy. Can you guys see me? This is this is nuts. Yeah, this is weird. Um you guys see crazy. All right, so that's why I said it's really weird. This is crazy. All right. So I wish I could show you guys, but I can't. All right. So the Dan is number 2, but make no mistake about it. What is number 1? You know what number 1 is, Hourglass. You know what it is. It is Cinder. Now, here's the deal on Cinder, right? Let's look at it here. And here's what I'm gonna tell you. The reason why I didn't do a video on this day one or whatever, it is a super deep tool. This tool is deep. um to me, this is the number one tool for Appsumo AI Week, the number one tool. Price increases in 2 days, right? This tool is fire. Now, here's what it's best at. It's best at B2B, right? Um, it excels at B2B. It excels, right? I haven't seen anything like this, and it excels in bulk. So if you're a big LinkedIn person, you do a lot on LinkedIn. So if you do a lot on LinkedIn and you do a lot of B2B, this is your absolute must go to tool. Another thing is they have a strong kind of community already. I really like what they're doing here. The help is on point. You know how you get a new tool? It's like, oh, this is different. I've never seen this. What I wonder what happens here. My biggest challenge when I see a lot of founders come here and they go, "Oh, we're going live on AppSumo." Yeah, but you don't have a help. I can't. You don't have a chat widget. I don't. I can't even get help. I got to wait 3 hours. I mean, 3 days to get help on something. I need to make decisions, and here's why. Here's where I get frustrated is when I need help. I got to make a decision. So AppSumo cranks it up. There's oh, the price is increasing in 48 hours. You're like, what? Wait, what? And then you're trying to get help, and then the help is like, oh, we'll get to you in the next 48 hours. And you knew you were launching. That is so irritating to me. That is a pet peeve of mine. But Cinder, luckily, the help is on point. The community is on point. The tool is off the chain. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna do a super duper 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 deep dive on this one, like I did for Gnome. Cinder is by far, if it's B2B and it's LinkedIn, you haven't seen this tool. You you can look, you can keep looking. You have not seen this tool, right? And so it's Frank on here dropping some dimes. Frank, you dropping dimes? Hack idea. Use your inbound form. Favorite, send a webhook to Sender to customize sales page. Have a CTA to get a custom product walkthrough using the Dan. Yeah, that sounds easy on paper. I mean, a person would have to put that together, and that's fine. I mean, you're doing all these advanced these advanced hacks, man. Don't be doing that, man. I'm the king hacker, Frank. I'm messing around with you. No, that is a good. The thing is, I have to look because it seems like they only connect. My initial look seemed like they only connected with what is that one? What's the connector tool? The one that everybody uses. I can't remember. Since you know Frank, since you given hack ideas, um, what's that? What's the tool? I can't even remember. The one that does the connections, that connects the tools together. What's the name of that tool? Don't leave me out here. I can't even remember. What's the name of that tool? Is it let me see. What's the name of that tool? You guys know the tool I'm talking about. Zapier. Thank you, Hourglass. Frank throwing out all these nuggets, but then he ain't giving us the juice with it. So it's Zapier. So to me, I only saw Zapier connections. No, not Make. No, not Make. A lot of tools don't really use Make, but to me, they seem like they already have workflows. Now he's coming active. See, this guy's all advanced. Hey, man, you're all advanced on us tonight. It's so late, I can't even think. So it is Zapier, right? So the workflows they have built in already are for Zapier. I didn't see another webhook. They may have it. I just didn't see it. Let me see. Oh, they have APIs, workflow automations, third party embeds. Yeah, Zapier templates. They have Zapier templates already, and it has a teleprompter in it. This listen, and I'm gonna tell you guys this, right? I'm gonna drop my link on this, right? I'm gonna give you the 10 reasons why, and I'm gonna probably do another video on this. Task Magic Pably. Uh-oh, there goes Shevet. She must, hey y'all, Shevet was probably working out, so she didn't have time to show up to the live stream. I'll give her a hard time. She'll be like, dude, what are you tripping? I'm messing around. So no, not Task Magic, not Pably. I was really talking about Zapier. That's what I was talking about. So no Cinder branding. So this at least a tier 3 on this particular one. At least a tier 3 because it has a teleprompter in it. So let me give you a couple of things that it does very, very well. And again, I'm going to tell you again, you have not seen this tool ever before in your life. You've seen similar tools, but not this exact tool on scale. So, and again, it's a B2B tool, right? Um, it verifies emails. You don't have to pay additional. I think they will take some credits to verify the emails. Um, it can clone your voice. This is why it works in mass, right? Because if I create a video, let me tell you, let me give you an example of one of the things you can do. I can say, "Hi, Sister Soldier. I saw your website today. I was scrolling through it. It looked pretty good, but let me show you. There's another way I can show you that you can increase your revenue, and you can click on the link below and set a meeting with me on my calendar." So I left that video. Now, if I left that recording, I left it in a video. Let's say I left it in a video, and I said, "Sister Soldier," right? And I used the variable as a name. It can go through and send it out to 50 people, but what it's doing is the voice clone is saying the person's name every single time. So it goes Frank, it goes Stewart, it goes Shivet, it goes Anthony, it's saying the name. I only have to do the video once. I don't think you're getting this. I only have to do one video and use when I say your name, if I say Sister Soldier, I go back and look at the captions and highlight Sister Soldier as the name variable, and it will go in every single contact I send out that uses the name variable. It uses my voice as a clone and says that person's name. So I only have to do one video, and I'm sending out to 50 people. You have not seen that. You have not. This tool is stupid good, right? But again, B2B, and it works the best with LinkedIn because it goes and it reads. And also, so that's one thing. I gave you voice, I gave you, and it has dynamic logo enrichment, right? And what that means is it'll go out to that person's YouTube. No, it'll go out to their LinkedIn and insert their logo in your message. So you say, "Hey, I want dynamic logo." It goes out, it goes out, and it goes out and it inserts the logo in for you, right? And also it has an engagement section, right? So you can go find out it tells you how many people are looking at your landing page. So you create these dynamic landing pages, right? So those same 50 people, I could create 50 different landing pages to speak to all 50 of these people dynamically. And it speaks to them, it inserts their logo, everything. So I have to make one page, one template. It's going to insert everybody's logo. Oh, this is crazy. And then what else does it have? It has personalized enrichment, right? It has personalized enrichment. And what that basically means is um, it goes through and it looks at a person's LinkedIn and it tells you what kind of characteristics, tells you what kind of person they are, right? Reserved, amiable, right? Very shy. It tells you, it gives you these psychographics of the person based on their writing, based on the way they comment. It does this for you automatically. So all these 50 people, it gives you a list. This person's outgoing, this person's shy, this it gives you these psychographic things that you don't even have to do their extra research for. The tool does that for you and it's built in for you. Um, and then what else does it do? I said it verifies emails and does a dynamic website background. So again, I can make one template and I can use the variable website. So as I'm leaving a template, when it presents it to you when you show up, it's showing it's showing your website in the back automatically, just off the variable of website. So it goes to each one of your websites and show it to you dynamically. You have not seen this tool, right? Verifies emails, variable voice cloning. We talked about that. Dynamic website, engagement section, dynamic logo. Um, it verifies emails for you. It goes out and it verifies the emails and tells you if it's a good email. All of these things cost points though. So that's why I recommend a tier 4 for this particular one. And it does a teleprompter. So if I was going to leave a video, so if I was going to leave a video for you, I could just talk on the screen and the teleprompter is on the screen. So it's not like it's off to the left, off to the right. So if I'm leaving a video right now and I'm talking to you, there's a teleprompter right in front of the screen. It says, "Hey, how you doing today? Hourglass, how you doing today? Anthony, how you doing today, Sister Soldier? I'm glad we had an opportunity to be able to speak, or you get an opportunity, click on my link below." So also you can embed your own calendar below. So as embed on your the different landing pages. This is a sick tool. I went through all the training. I gotta tell you, this is I'm impressed with this tool. Price increases in 2 days. This is going to be one of those tools. Can't say I didn't tell you. Wow, it really does that. Okay, Jenny, where's your Jenny Juice link? I got it. Hey, listen, I'm gonna give you the juice link. I thought I had it. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with my computer tonight, but this tool, it is the number to me from what I've seen. This tool is bad. I have it. So I ended up picking it up. I got a tier 4. It's the only tier 4 that I bought, the highest tier. Um, the Dan, I have that tool already, so I did not get that. I have that in a couple of flavors already. So I didn't need that, right? And I like honestly, I like video tools, but I like my own timelines, so I can do a lot more editing. So, but that's a very good tool though. The Dan is a very good tool. And creative score. So on this top 5 list, there's 2 must-haves that you may or may not see again that you haven't seen before, and that's creative score and that's Cinder. That's creative score and that's Cinder. So now if you're just trying to figure let me put my link here since people are getting excited about my link. Um, so now let me see. Put my link there. You should have a you should have an automatic shortcut to my link. It's the generic link for anything that I talk about. Resiliency Labs. So how does this work with New Reply or does it? It works perfect with New Reply. Thank you for asking, right? So you can export all those people and then import them into New Reply and then put them on the New Reply cycle. Oh my God. That's gonna be a hack. That's going to be a hack. I promise you that's going to be a hack. And I'm going to do it. And now I just need to think of a hack name. Anthony's out there. He'll help me think of a name because that's what he does, right? so so Anthony, we have to come up with a name for the new reply and the Cinder hack. Those two together, ah, you can't be touched. Now, again, the only downside to this tool to me is this is B2B. This is you could do some different things, but it's B2B magic because it takes all publicly available information. I call it B2B magic. You can kind of trick it a little bit and tweak it and use it in LinkedIn and then follow up with conversations on a so for cold prospecting, you can go and you can follow some of these large groups in LinkedIn, right? Say it's a digital marketing mastermind group, and you want to get in it, and you want to start looking and seeing some people you can help. Just give me an idea. So you take the link that everybody's responding on, you take that same link, you drop it in, and everybody responded. You drop it into Cinder, and you let Cinder pull out all these people, and then you say, Cinder, I want to know who has the personalities that are outgoing or whatever. And Cinder will digest every single person and label them. This is a stupid tool. I'm telling you right now. Right. So new reply cycle. It's a new reply cycle. The new reply Cinder cycle. That's too long, man. You're getting tongue twisted. Sin reply. Nah, it's too simple. You guys obviously don't follow my hack packs. You don't subscribe to my hack pack methodology. It's like the thief pack, right? That it was inspired by Anthony, right? It's like the Hansel. I don't know if I released this to everybody, but the Hansel and Greta, the Hansel and when I used the Greta tool. It's called the Hansel and Greta tool, the Hansel and Greta hack pack. When I was using Greta, Sky High Cinder reply. You guys are out there. He said Sky. He said Sky High Cinder replied, does it behave like a smaller version of mini chat? No. And that's a good question, Radiance. It's much more intelligent than that because mini chat, you still have to mini chat can do some things. And once you get kind of people in once you start chatting with it and stuff like that, this goes out and because it can intelligently. Um, I think you missed a portion where the new Sin Elite Pack. Okay, we're getting close. So I think it can do Radiance. It goes out. If I do one video, say, hey Radiance, how you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Give me a call, set some time on my calendar. And my calendar is below. It will do 50 different videos, but it'll voice clone everybody else's name. And I only had to say your name once. And then it sends it out to the list of 49 other people using voice clone to say the name of each one of these people. That's sick. E- that's sick. So you mix that with the new reply, man. Yeah, I'm gonna be dangerous on that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be dangerous. I like that C store Sky High. You like that Sky High? I don't know that Sky High. I don't know Sky High. Man, that's a high school hack, man. Sky High. That's a high school hack. So hey, listen. Let's go through the top 5 once again. Number 5 is Gnome AI, and that's if you really start wanting to getting into AI agents. And AI agents is really inbox infiltrator. Man, you guys are silly, man. You guys are crazy. All right, so um Gnome AI. Now, quick debrief on AI agents. So what AI agents are? These are agents that are trained off of your information that does work for you. Like if I got a secretary that sends out an email every single day, blah blah blah, I can train an AI agent to send out emails every day, saying this, saying that, right? That's what an AI agent is designed to do. So with Gnome AI, I think they give you going back through them as we kind of close out here. I think they give you how many do they give you? Let's see. So Gnome AI gives you custom AI agents. I don't know how many AI I don't know how many AI agents you get with that one. But it gives you a custom AI agents in the tier 3. So the agents go out and they do stuff for you. They work on your behalf. This is Jenny's brand. This is Jenny's, and that's just for one brand. So I have multiple brands. So I can train all my agents in another brand as well. Okay. So lead hunter pack. I like that. I like that lead hunter. I like that. I like that lead hunter. The uh the lead hunter, the lead The lead hunter wolf pack. The lead hunter wolf pack. I added the wolf in there because it's gobbling up the information, man, and just spitting it out, right? I don't know. I just came up. I saw the pack. I saw a wolf pack, right? I saw a lead hunter going out. Listen, I'm telling you, I like that. We'll work with that one. We'll work with that one in inbox infiltrator. The inbox infiltrator. That's a mouthful. Um, so listen. All right, so the gnome gives you that. Those are the little mini AI agents. I think you'll probably see more of those come around. That's why I kind of got number 5, and it's not bad. Um, Vadu AI, you gotta have a tool like Vadu in your pocket. even if it's just one or two tiers, because he creates crazy custom videos. The thing about Vadu is they got just about every single engine that's available out there. They got them in there. So I really like that on the range of that tool. That's our number four tool. Looking at a tier two or tier three. And then Creative Score, you will never see that tool. You will never see a tool like that here ever again. Like never. Because the last tool I saw was 4 years ago. And I'm just really surprised that no other tool has come back as sophisticated as this tool. So the thing about Creative Score is I would like that tool if I did a lot of YouTube so I can have it judge my thumbnails and judge my landing pages, right? Even for the landing pages that you put together for Cinder, right? I think that would be good, right? It's just an example, something you can do. And the Dadan or Dadane, I got that at number two just on pure value, a tier one on that, 59 bucks. If you don't have a recording tool already, if you already have a recording school tool, I would skip on that. And then Cinder, it's number one. I'm telling you, you listen, you don't have to thank me now. I know Anthony's gonna get it because Anthony, I know Anthony's gonna get it. I don't know if anybody else is gonna get it. I don't even know if Freddie's gonna get Freddie, you're not a big B2B guy, are you? I think you're a B2C guy. I don't know. It's your kind of tool, Freddie, but you're not a B2B guy. So I don't know. Actually, I think you are B2B. I think you do work with small businesses. So yeah, that could work for you, Freddie. Um, but I know Anthony's gonna get it because it's my number one tool. Anthony's like, I don't want to. This is the thing about Anthony, right? Anthony's gonna be like, I don't want to be that one running around here. And Jenny said to get it, and I didn't get it, right? Cinder, get it before the price goes up. I think what Cinder is what. So if I had to get one, if I had to get one tool on AI week, it's Cinder, hands down, hands down. Not even. I'm not even arguing. It's hands down. And I would get the tier 4, 349. Actually, you can get away with the tier 2. Yeah, you can get away with the tier 2. But when you find out how powerful it is, you're gonna be like, man, I should have got a tier 4. So I had my coupons. I had like 3 coupons that allowed me to get to tier 4 because I'm not really spending 349 on tools these days. But this mixing this with new reply, because I max stack new reply and mixing that with this, I'm gonna be unstoppable. I'm going to tier 3 Cinder. Frank, you got to use that juice button, man. Don't be just get out there just buying stuff, man. You got to use the juice button. You're gonna get that tier 3. There you go, right there. That's for you, Frank. All right. So, hey, any last minute questions before I get out of here? Because I gotta do a whole nother. I'm doing something major. You guys look for my YouTube master class. I got a YouTube master class coming and I got a digital real estate master class coming. Those are going to be major. Those are the YouTube master class. That's going to have a community and also it's going to be helping you guys grow your YouTube channel. So, is anybody that doesn't have YouTube and don't understand YouTube, I have my mentor, the guy that how to get showed me how to do this YouTube game. He has a couple of he's with the big boys. And he says, I'm gonna do this for you, Jenny. You were so successful. You've grown 3 channels. Now I'm growing to my 4th channel. He says you got it, what it takes. And I know you're gonna teach a lot of people and teach them everything that I taught you. He says, I'm gonna come and I'm gonna do a feature for your master class. I was like, dude, are you serious? He says, I'm gonna do a feature. So my mentor, this guy has $2 million channels, right? He's gonna come and he's gonna do a feature, right? So that's gonna be you gotta get my YouTube masterclass is gonna be off the chain. I'm selling it at a discount rate initially, but it's gonna be fire. If Stu is still in here, Stu will tell you he's already jumped into it. He's like, Jay, man, why don't nobody else teach us? I'm like, I don't know, dude, but this is what you need for your YouTube growth. So look out for that. That's coming. Um, what else is coming? And my digital master class, my digital real estate master class to show you how to build multiple streams of revenue and all that's coming. That'll be that'll be in another month or so, maybe towards the end of August. That'll be coming. But the YouTube master class will probably be coming in the next 2 weeks. I've already started rolling it out to people who are close in my inner circle. Is there a difference between tier two and tier four for credits? That's the only difference for Cinder. Get to tier three. So if you get to, and I think Appsumo works like this. I think if you buy the tier three, I think that same, I don't know because I think this happened when we were trying to do subscriber, but I think I think you'll still get like a discount if you get the tier three. I think even when the price increases, I kind of think you still kind of get a little nice little kick to it as well. I think, and don't quote me on that. I think I've seen it, I've tested it. I can't prove it, but I know if you buy something before the price increases, I think you do still kind of get a little slither of savings when it goes up and you go back and you try to get it. Because you know how AppSumo takes, oh, this is what you paid already. This is what you'll get. For some reason, I think that's the case. And I can't remember it worked out. I think it was, I want to say it was subscriber, but I would get to tier three. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to get to tier three. You're going to go through their training. You're going to get in their community. You're going to see what other people are doing. You're going to see their other web pages they're building. You're like, oh man, I got to get to tier four before they leave. So I would get at least a tier three. That way, when you get your tier four, it may be here for a couple of months, or they're normally here for about 30 to 60 days. You might before they leave, you just get that last tier. That's what I would do if you don't want to part with the 350, 349 right now. But I can promise you that tool, that's a game changer. No doubt. All right. So any other questions? Sounds like a winner. All right. Cinder reply. Ooh, that's pretty simple and very detailed. Cinder new replies, Cinder cycle. You guys are crazy. Uh you guys. All right, let me see what else. I think that's it. Uh does your link help if I WM already getting the AppSumo discount? This is not I know who you are, resiliency. You never respond to anybody's emails. I've been trying to reach to you. Does your link help if I won't make already getting the AppSumo discount? I sure understand that. Yeah, no, just click on the link. I it just gives me credit, right? And so if I get continue to get credit, I'm gonna continue to do the videos for it and stuff like that. But I'm not really sure if you're still getting a if you're still if you're getting the discount that you already have already, yeah, you can still click on it and then try to purchase it. I don't know. I don't know honestly, but thank you for asking that. Where's the link for your YouTube masterclass? It's not fully ready yet, Hourglass. I think you're in my community. So I know you're interested, so I'll try to get you some early access since you're part of the community. How about that? So I'll give you a discount and give you early access to it. It's not really fully finished yet, but when my mentor told me, he says, I'm coming for you. He said, you've been very successful on YouTube. You know the formula, you've learned it well. I'm gonna come and do it. And he's gonna, I'm telling you, I was so grateful when he says, yeah, I got you. I got you. I was like, wait, what? So yeah, he's gonna do their okay, I'll click. Yeah, so no, just it doesn't hurt to click the link, right? I don't know what I'll get. I don't get that much as it is, right? Um, so no, I appreciate all of you guys. When you guys click on it, it doesn't cost you anything extra, right? I think we had actually went to Absumo was like, hey man, people putting out auto robots, people are putting out these faceless videos on your tools, the people that's putting the effort, like me and a couple other people, we're coming out here showing meeting with the people. Is there any other discounts you can give us to give to our community? They say, oh, we'll think about it, right? But they've been thinking about it, so I don't know. So I think additionally, I think maybe there may be some additional discounts coming soon. I don't know. They didn't make any promises, but they definitely said it's definitely a good idea that they may consider that. So let me slide let me slide into yeah, no, I got you. Hey, I can't be just giving y'all need to finish my stuff, man. I be dropping juice. Y'all be like, oh, you start the class. You be like, oh, I'm busy. I be having juice. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna put a guarantee out there. And I'm in the investment field. I get audited by the Securities and Exchange Commission. I am not supposed to give it in guarantees. I can't guarantee that your investments will go up, but I can guarantee you this YouTube masterclass is going to be lit. It's not going to be super duper expensive. I think the people that get in early are going to be good. I'm not trying to oversell. I'm just trying to let you know because I figured out what it is in YouTube. I think as we move into this AI space and as things start to take over, you need at least three things. And I'm gonna give them to you right here. And then all right, so you guys are getting this live, right? I'm gonna give this to you guys live, right? You need a SEO friendly search engine optimization researched YouTube channel. That's one. You need SEO friendly YouTube name blog. It's two. And you need a website. Your website could be a store. It can be where people find more information. It can be if you have those. That was close. Thought somebody heard me. If you have those three, you're going to be ready, right? YouTube is no joke. And it's going to come to the point now where you start separating people, you start separating yourself. I think if you get on YouTube now, it's never going to be too late to get on new YouTube, but you can beat the early rush to the people that AI may displace, right? In the work sector. I think if you get on now, if you get into the YouTube ecosystem now, I think instead of when everybody starts getting laid off because of AI jobs replacing them and all that, you want to get on now, right? And it's always when is the best time to get on YouTube? Today, right? Billions. They get billions of hits a month. And I'm gonna tell you another play here since you guys are hanging out. I gotta go. You guys are gonna get me in trouble. All right. No one can hear this. Hold on. All right, so listen. YouTube. I don't know if I should tell you guys this. Mm. All right. Let me give you a little sneak peek. I'll give you a sneak peek of the YouTube masterclass. All right, so listen. YouTube is a supply and demand ecosystem. Shh. It's a supply and demand ecosystem. And I learned, listen, I got a master's degree in finance. And what they told me is this world goes round by supply and demand. So for all the advertisers that are trying to get on YouTube, YouTube needs places to put them. They just do. And so they need good channels to run content over. So they're always looking for good, strong channels to run their inventory. Or if they got a million ads they want to run, the more ads they run, the more money they make. So they need good channels. It's a supply and demand. If I got a million ads I need to run them over good content. Sticky sticky content that people are coming and hanging out and understanding. Got it? Listen, that's just a just a tip. But I want to give you a little bit. So you guys good? Everybody's good? Resiliency? You good? I return my calls and my emails, young lady. All right. So I miss our chat. We need to chat. We need to catch up too. You too, Radiance. You don't be out there hiding behind those perms and those weaves and those fingernails. You got you're out there doing all these different nails and weaves and fingernails. Don't be hiding behind all that business and still need to get into this digital business. Hey, you guys have been great. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I did not, this was emergency, but I wanted to give you this FOMO crush. Let's go through our top five list again. Gnome number five, Vadu AI number four, number three is Creative Score, number two is Dadan, the video thing, and number one is Cinder. Number one is Cinder. Don't forget to use my link. Don't leave me out here just giving you guys all this juice and y'all not even give my link and you're only clicking on it for free. You guys have been great. If you feel bad and says, oh man, I missed Jenny's link or whatever, just save it for the next time you discover something else you want to purchase and just click on it. Should work out for you. You guys have been great. I gotta go. I gotta run. I gotta finish some. I gotta work on something really, really big. You guys take care. Goodbye for now.